My dear elegant ladies, welcome back to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about something so important as things that elegant ladies never do in the bedroom, and I'm going to tell you what you should be doing instead. And if you're wondering if there's some form of sex video, then I'm sorry to disappoint you that it's not. I'm talking about bedroom etiquette, but ladies, this is equally as important as sex etiquette. So let's take that topic in a different video, but today I really want to focus about what you should be doing in the bedroom, and this has nothing to do whether you're single or not. This is about self-respect and to have the best success in life. And speaking about success, at the last point, I will be sharing with you my project for 2020 that I also want you to copy from so that you achieve the best success in this coming year and more. So make sure you watch until the end. Let's dive into number one, which is probably the most obvious one for this entire list, but I just want to get it out of the way. Elegant ladies never wear ugly clothing in the bedroom, and this is regardless if you are in a relationship or not. Now, for obvious reasons, you don't want to look like a rag doll in front of your partner. That's why an elegant lady never wear horrible clothing in front of her partner or in bedroom. She doesn't sleep in some washed out cotton underwear or cartoon printed pajamas. No, she is a grown-up woman, so she dresses in beautiful silk, beautiful lace, and fabrics that don't only make her feel comfortable but also make her look beautiful. There are such things as clothing that is both comfortable and beautiful. I don't know why people tend to think that just one way or another. No, ladies, you can actually have it all. In my personal bedroom, I wear things like silk pajamas, beautiful silk and lace camisoles. I have a beautiful jersey fabric robe as well, very feminine, very elegant. I really think that it's important to embrace your femininity in the bedroom. You want to attract your partner when he sees you, especially in such an intimate environment as your bedroom. And if you are single, you do want to feel like a woman and kind of have that energy with you when you leave your bedroom and start your day and when you go to sleep, because this energy, you bring it with you in the rest of the day. So if you have a kind of neglectful energy, then how are you going to really attract the best possible mate? You want to have that aura of femininity, because that's when men start desiring you. Number two, and another obvious one that we really need to get out of the way, and this is definitely, especially if you are in a relationship or you are married, but of course if you are single, this is again about self-respect. Elegant ladies, you always have to be freshened up when you go to bed. You cannot go to bed, especially if you are in a relationship, being dirty. No man likes that, and a lot of cultures actually value cleanliness, so you really have to take that into account. I know that you might think like, okay, but Anna, why are you talking about such basic things as taking a shower and so on? Well, that's because a lot of ladies are actually neglecting this, believe it or not. It's not because they don't know what they should be doing, it's about that they're too lazy to do it. And that's why I said, okay, if you're single, even though I don't recommend if you're single, but if you are in a relationship, make that little effort. If it requires to shower twice a day, then shower twice a day. Be fresh with your partner, smell good. If you have some spontaneous one-on-one, you don't want to excuse yourself first and run into the bathroom and then come back and then kind of start the momentum again. Ladies, be on top of your game. It doesn't cost you that much. Number three, and I think now a lot of you are going to feel guilty. Elegant ladies never do other things in bed than rest or sleep. And I'm not talking about the naughty stuff here. I'm talking about elegant ladies, they don't eat in bed, they don't cut their nails in bed, they don't watch endless hours of TV in bed, or they work from bed on their laptop, these type of things. The bed is truly there for resting, and actually if you have issues with your sleep, like I have had in my past and I still have occasionally, then it's really, really important to only use your bed for sleeping. I do really recommend this because I only use my bed these days for sleeping. I am definitely guilty to have done things like working from bed or living my life in bed, literally. But those were the good old days. Now I have evolved and I have pulled myself together, and now I only sleep in bed and that's it. It does actually help your sleep. Your mind kind of starts taking your bed more seriously when you get into bed because it knows it's time to start producing melatonin so that I fall asleep, because this bed is only about sleep. Number 4, and you might be wondering now, is she serious? Well, yes, I am serious. I've actually spoken to people like this. Number 4 is that elegant ladies never sleep in their activewear. And you ladies know how touchy I am when it comes to the subject of activewear. I don't like when people fly in airplanes in activewear and so on, and I definitely don't like it when people go to bed in activewear. So you might be wondering now, well, why would somebody even go to sleep in activewear? The reason for that is there are ladies who wake up early in the morning and first thing they do is to go training in the morning, and because activewear tend to be comfortable, they think it makes absolute sense to go to bed in the clothes they will be training the next morning. Basically, it will be easier for them to get out of bed, so they decide that, okay, I might as well sleep in my activewear. I think that's gross. I really do. Because we sweat at nighttime. You don't have to sweat a lot. We all sweat different amounts, but we all sweat at night. So I just think that starting your day by going training in sweaty clothing, it's not necessarily an elegant thing to do. So that's why I don't recommend it. If you're guilty, then change that bad habit. Number 5. This is one of the bedroom habits that I changed, I think, about 5 years ago, but I'm so happy I did this change because I really do see a difference. I'm talking about elegant ladies, they never sleep with cotton pillowcases. Instead, elegant ladies only sleep using silk pillowcases. This is such an amazing life hack. I really do recommend everybody to sleep with a silk pillowcase, and it's not going to cost you a fortune. Instead, this is one of the best anti-wrinkle treatments you can do for your face, because we do sleep a lot with our face down in the pillow. Maybe it's on the side, or maybe, well, I guess some people sleep like face down, although I don't think I do. But we definitely do sleep with the face on the side, and when your skin keeps touching your pillow for 8 hours a day, and you sometimes rub your face into the pillow, then of course you are going to wrinkle your own skin this way, so it makes absolute logic sense. For that reason, you should be using a silk pillowcase, because your skin will be gliding nicely on the pillow, but not to the point that it will glide off the pillow, because I know some ladies are kind of worried about that's what's going to happen. Same thing works as well for your hair. Your hair actually ends up breaking less as a result, and it becomes less static. I only sleep on silk pillowcases, and I love it. I really recommend you ladies to get one. Like I said, they don't cost a lot, but it is a great investment in your beauty routine. So think about that. Number 6. I don't often talk about my personal life in terms of my relationship, but here I'm going to open up a little bit for you. So, elegant ladies, they don't bring in any devices into their bedroom. And I'm actually talking about this new rule that we have in my home. Although I'm not going to lie, ladies, I have broken this rule, although my partner hasn't. And I'm actually making new effort with this rule in 2020 because it's a tough one to break. So we decided that we were going to implement no devices in the bedroom policy, simply because it's healthier that way. It doesn't interrupt your sleep as much, and also it's just a better way of living and sleeping as well. Also, it improves your relationship too. I mean, what happens when you put your device next to you on the bed? Notifications come up, maybe somebody sends you a message, maybe somebody calls, whatever, and your screen might light up, or you forgot to switch off your phone, so your phone made a sound, or whatever it is. Small things like that interrupt your sleep when you're sleeping, even if it's just a little bit of light. Light really really does affect your sleep, so it's really important to think about that. But also the fact that we end up spending more time on our devices when we have them next to us in bed. I mean, we all kind of have this picture of a couple in bed, both on their phones, you know, before going to sleep instead of spending time with each other. And that's such a love and relationship killer. For that reason, it's so important to leave your device out of the room. But also, how many of you are guilty to starting your day? Basically, the first thing you do when you open your eyes is to take your phone into your hand and start checking. Start checking your emails, start checking your social media, going through Instagram, watching people's stories, you know, all of that. And isn't that such an unhealthy way of starting your own day? I am so guilty to this, and this is exactly why I have a second attempt of changing this really bad habit. Because yeah, we started our policy last year with no devices in the room, and guess who broke that? Me. My partner did really well. I was the one who couldn't stop bringing in my phone into the bedroom, but now I've stopped again, so fingers crossed it will work this time. You know, it got me thinking. I mean, surely I wake up, I kiss my partner good morning, but then I start browsing through my phone and I start my day by watching other people's lives, like other people's stories and what they did yesterday and what they wrote to me and so on. And I just don't understand why I set my day with the foreign energy. Why the morning is not about myself and my partner, perhaps, even just myself in terms of positivity, in terms of what my goal is for the day, what tone I want to set for the day. It is so unhealthy to indulge in your phone the first thing in the morning, when the first thing in the morning should be all about you. So we have reached the last but so important point, and I do want to make a little disclaimer. I am not an expert on this topic, but I do believe in it, and this is my mission for 2020. If anybody who is based in Switzerland or Geneva and has any input where I can find a person who does this, please do write to me. Ladies, I am talking about elegant ladies. They do value feng shui for their bedroom, and I am all about feng shui in my home in 2020 because, ladies, I believe so much in energy. Because honestly, my work with energy has definitely been one of the key secrets to my success in life. Everything that I ever wished for came to realization because I have been very consistent with my energy work. You all know I'm very much into law of attraction. I do a lot of that work. But you know, I realized one day that I haven't been doing much when it comes to feng shui. And feng shui is an Asian type of energetical work, but I do believe in this too. Why? Because it's energy. So I'm not an expert in feng shui, but please do start a discussion about it in the comments. If anybody is doing any form of feng shui, what have your results been? What is kind of the secrets of it? And maybe you have some hidden tips and tricks you can share with us. Now, to kind of summarize it in a nutshell, feng shui is all about how you place items in your home, in what direction, and so on. There's some kind of key fundamental practices around it to kind of maximize the energy flow in your house. And why is the bedroom so important? That is because bedroom is by far, besides perhaps maybe your office, depending how many hours you work, but bedroom is probably the top one, top two places where you spend the most time at. You sleep for 8 hours a day, so you do get absorbed by a lot of the energy that's in your bedroom. And if you have positive, healthy energy in that environment, then you are going to have that in your life. And especially bedroom represents the health and well-being of a person, but also the relationship part in a person's life. So regardless if you're single or in a relationship, you do want to make the best possible feng shui in your bedroom to kind of have the best results in your love life. But of course, we all know that we are nothing without our health. And if your health is not in order, then you really should do some feng shui in your bedroom, because that's where you get your rest and that's where you want to maximize good energy coming your way when you are getting your rest, so that you are the most healthy and the most strongest to take on any form of missions that you have in life, any goals whatsoever. Maybe it's level up goals, maybe it's career goals, goals, dating goals, life goals, whatever it is. If you still haven't watched my most popular video of all times, 10 things elegant ladies never wear, then make sure you watch that video because I will see you there. And yes, I do talk about activewear in that video.